I got incarcerated in 1990. I was originally sent to the Riverside Correctional Facility for quarantine. After a couple of months there, I went to the Michigan Reformatory in 1990. My name is Darryl Woods. I work with criminal justice reform. I have my own company, Fighting a Good Fight. I do work in the area of juvenile justice, also work with returning citizens, and I'm a licensed and ordained minister, an elder at Greater Grace Temple. I do a lot of outreach work in this community. I'm a returning citizen, re-release. I did 28 years and 11 months, originally sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Had the good fortune to have my sentence commuted by the former Governor Rick Snyder. Got out February the 12th, 2019. Been able to do a lot of positive, impactful things throughout the last year. Unimaginable, it's indescribable. Some people say that Michigan do not have a death penalty. Michigan do have a death penalty. It's called death while incarceration, which is life without the possibility of parole sentences. To walk around every day with that over my head was a burden to bear. I had to go through some sleepless nights wondering if I would ever get out of prison, having to sleep on a steel bunk, sit on a steel toilet, and live in that type of condition with the thought or the notion that you would die is indescribable. Prayer became a coping mechanism for me to be able to navigate day by day with that type of fearful thought of dying in prison. After I established myself in prayer, I found myself wanting to educate myself. I was an 8th grade dropout before I came to prison. I had to do something very important for myself, and that was to educate myself. And that became a coping mechanism as well. I would study to empower myself with the tools that I needed to be in the knowing. I promised myself and I promised my mother that I would get my GED. Got my GED very early on because I dedicated myself to studying. The more I studied, the more I became knowledgeable, the more powerful I felt. Wild in a bad way, wild in a good way. When I left in 1990, some of the neighborhoods are no longer neighborhoods. When I rolled down some of the old streets and seen the dilapidated homes or the missing home, it shocked my conscience, and I was like, Lord, have mercy. The urban decay was very real to me. But then I went to other neighborhoods, looked hopeless before I got incarcerated, came out and seen a miracle. There's a chance for Detroit to rise from the ashes. Midtown, downtown, I never seen it as diverse as I've seen it today. I'm like, wow. I'm hoping that the transformation, I would like to see it go deeper into the neighborhoods and that same type of attention given to those who decided to stay in the city, get the same opportunities everyone else is experiencing in Midtown and downtown. I do it with the inspiration, believing that one day the system would change to the point where many more will be able to get out. I have fed the hungry, clothed the naked, ministered throughout the state, testified on behalf of men and women who are incarcerated. Many trapped with these life without parole sentences, didn't pull the trigger, didn't know what was going on. Having to die in that place with those type of crimes is a grave injustice. I was blessed with another opportunity to get out. Many more need that opportunity. I have been inspired by those I left behind. We are pouring millions of dollars just over this pandemic, but we still funding a prison system that costs $2 billion and it do not work. We got people who still are in prison because of marijuana when the state of Michigan passed that marijuana is legal. We cannot delay any longer. What affects one directly would affect us all indirectly. We're the one paying for a $2 billion system in Michigan and billions of dollars throughout the country. When you incarcerate someone for not paying $10,000 in child support and you locking them up for a year and spending $38,000 for that, that's insane. You might as well give the child $20 of those $1,000. We need to cut the prison budget by hundreds of millions of dollars that we can put in our educational system, that we can put in revenue sharing, that we can put in helping our children stay away from prison and give them hope and opportunity and not prison cells. I share my story with others because I want to encourage others to be strong, be positive, and be focused and purpose driven. There's hope for you. There's life after incarceration.